Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. And as you heard, the new Predator movie is out in theaters today, and we thought we go back in time and watch the original Predator, see what we think, and share our thoughts with you. And also, we're gonna see if we make this review here in discussion, and also we're gonna move on to part two, and whatever sequels after that. And let's see what happened. I'm here with Liz.
Hi everybody. I'm Liz. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so the movie is Predators, the original 1987.
87.
Yeah, 1987. From John McTiernan.
Yes.
Yeah. A little bit about the movie. It was nominated for the Hugo Award for Best Dramatic Presentation for 1987, but it didn't win. It actually got beat by James Cameron for the Aliens movie. So
Understandable.
yeah, it got nominated for the best science film of that time, but didn't make it. Okay, so
what do you So what? Overall, what are your thoughts on the movie? Actually, did you enjoy it? What did you think?
okay, so my thoughts on the movie was, if I was somebody from 1987 and that was my first time going to a movie theater and seeing that movie, I would have loved it. I would have been like, okay, it's something new. I mean, even though Aliens did come out in that same year,
Yeah.
so
But Alien was more of a, would you say, a horror flick? It was supposed to be scary. I mean, I guess back then it was kind of dark, you know.
yeah.
Props to Ridley Scott.
And I guess what Predators is just like a thriller. Like, it wasn't scary.
I like the way.
I didn't jump not once in the whole movie.
No,
so.
I mean, no, it wasn't.
So the movie starts with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Spoiler review, by the way.
Yeah,
This is
so
a
if
spoiler fill review and discussion. So
I
if
mean,
you haven't seen the movie, come back later. Go watch it. Come back later.
It's been 31 years, so if you haven't seen the movie,
What are you waiting for?
you know. All right, so the movie, the cast of the movie does start off with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he plays Dutch.
Dutch.
You know, he goes to see the general or whatever his
Very
name is.
macho man.
Yeah, and I guess he's like in the army or some kind of like not CIA, but like some kind of army.
It's like a rescue. They're like
Special
rescue
ops,
operations.
yeah.
And
So he goes and to get like orders for a rescue mission that he has, and he ends up what is it? What's his name? Oh yeah, he ends up like meeting Carl Weathers, which plays Dylan in the movie. That I guess they know each other from way back in the time. So you know he
yeah.
yeah. So you know they told him his mission, what he needs to do. So then like
Yeah,
it doesn't really give you much depth into what's going on in the beginning.
Yeah, it was kind of like he told him about a mission to go extract some prisoners. What was it? Was it Guatemala?
Yeah, Guatemala.
Was it Guatemala?
Mhm. So the mission is they have to go rescue the cabinet minister or somebody really important.
Yeah, somebody really important, and they at first he tells them that they're not that type of they don't do that type of work. Oh, do they? They rescue.
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
Why
that's
they
what
tell
he
them that
is.
it wasn't?
No, he didn't tell him that.
Okay.
He was talking to Dylan about like from back in the day. I guess that they knew each other. They used to do like other types of missions.
Yes.
So he's told them that he doesn't do that anymore, but he is into like the rescue
He is,
missions.
yeah, that's why he kind of basically he tricked them into telling him that it was just a rescue mission, something they usually do.
So then that's when Dylan tells him, you know, that he's gonna go with him, and then like Dutch automatically is like, "Where are you going?" Or like you didn't see his face; he was kind of like skeptical as to why he was going with him.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I saw.
Well, anyways, that was the main point. They went to go on a rescue mission, but going there, he discovers that it wasn't what it seemed to be. There was another team that went ahead of them first, and they found them slaughtered in a helicopter also and skinned alive,
Yeah.
and all that. And he's wondering like what kind of shit did they get themselves into?
Yeah. So they find, you know, the helicopter that's been like shot because they're guerrilla guys or Russian guys, I should say, because they were Russian.
Russian?
Yeah, they were Russian. They were Russian guys that had taken these hostages. So, you know, they find the cabin in the middle of the woods and everything. And then the whole time you see like through the predator's eyes, like what he's seen, like infrared or
Yeah,
whatever
and
it's called. Yeah.
you know they get a sense of what's going on. Something's going on in the jungle. Something spying on them. Oh, Billy.
Yeah, he kept seeing something in the woods.
Yeah, there's something
Like
in
kind of
the
like
woods.
yeah, kind of like he got like a weird feeling. Like I don't know, he was like
So basically, in other words, they didn't think they were gonna end up being hunted by something of another world. And personally, I thought that was amazing how the movie started off with so normal and, you know, just going on in some regular mission, something within, you know, like.
yeah. There was one thing that I didn't like from the beginning of the movie was that shooting scene when they find the hostages and all.
Yeah, that scene was
so long.
It was
like,
crazy because you kept seeing people falling off like 10 times, just falling off the roof like ah. I mean, I understand it's an 80s movie. Maybe back then, if you go back and you see a bunch of the 80s movies, you're gonna find a lot of that craziness.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they also when Blaine, he got killed. He got dragged away, and they unloaded on whatever the hell dragged them away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so when they found the how do you call it? When they found the hostages and all of that, so there was one scene that I was like, what? When that girl came up from behind Arnold, I was like trying to kill him, and then I don't know, she just like took so long. She could have killed him. Like that's one thing I hate that movies do is hesitation.
The hesitation, like well, just kill them. You know, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, you just sat there and had a whole 5-minute scene of people just randomly shooting and everything, and then when it comes to like the main guy that somebody's trying to kill him, they hesitate or they stop and give a speech, and it's like,
and then you give them enough chance to get saved.
Yeah, you're giving them an opportunity for something to happen, you know. So it's like I don't like that at all. So yeah, Billy keeps sensing or seeing or feeling the predator throughout the whole movie. They show it like 3 to 4 times, like him looking at the trees, just looking into space, like he can tell that there's something there, but he doesn't know how to explain it to the group. So the first time that they actually show the predator, like not invisible or anything like that, not the outline or through infrared, like the actual body, what he looks like.
When he got hurt.
Yeah,
when he got hurt, he was bleeding.
And it took 53 minutes for the movie to show that.
I thought it was amazing. I thought that was great that they did that. You know, it kept it a mystery for a really long time while they went in the jungle and they did what they had to do until when they're on their way back. I like the fact that they kept it a mystery. You know?
Yeah, it was okay, but when you think about how long the movie is, and an hour into the movie, that's the first time they show the antagonist, and they only show him 3 times in the whole movie.
But they actually, you know, even if it was not that long, they actually executed the movie really well. They ended really, you know.
I mean,
you know that it was a hunt. You know, he found them. He started killing them one by one, as much as he can.
Yeah.
And you know. And also, I would have rather them show the predator when his invisibility got messed up, you know?
Like, but that was like towards the end.
Yeah, but I would have rather them show him like that for the first time. That would have been like, oh my God, what the hell? That's what he looks like. But they showed him, you know, they had, you know, the cameraman, they followed the predator into the jungle and they recorded him from far away.
There was one part that I did like, that I was like, okay. You know, was when Mac saw the predator like invisible, like really far away in the tree, and he was like going like stealth like to go get him or whatever, and then you see the 3 little dots on his arm.
Oh, that was amazing. Like, yeah.
And he saw it. He was like, "That's it."
He was like, "That's it. It's over."
He's done.
He looks up and boom, right in his head. He gets one.
Yeah.
And that was it for McDonald's.
So there was another part in the movie that I was kind of like, it was just too convenient for the movie, where right after he jumps off the cliff and Dutch gets covered in mud, so the predator can't see him. That's fine, okay. And then the predator leaves. So then that just gives Dutch enough time to sit there and make a whole trap. Like, he sat there and did a very, very, like, a very, how do you call it? what is that called? Like
Sat there and did a whole trap.
yeah, he did a whole trap. It was like very complicated setup, and then
I mean, how does he know he
but
wasn't
he
being
had
watched?
a fire and everything. Like there was fire and everything going on. Like he did the whole everything. You know, it wasn't until he decided to light up another fire and yell like the famous. That was that the predator actually was like, oh wait, hold on, I forgot, I had this person that I was like chasing after, you know.
I mean, it's all good, you know. I mean,
You know, he was kind enough to give him time to make a trap.
You need
That's-
twice because they did it earlier.
Yeah, they did
the
it
whole
earlier.
group with no mud or nothing.
Yeah.
They're just out there. Oh yeah, let's make this trap. And the predator's probably in the jungle like.
You know,
these
at
idiots.
least he
They're
was.
just-
You know, he was kind enough to let the movie
Kinda-
go a little longer than it should have.
But maybe that's okay because remember the predator, he likes a challenge. You know, even if he sees them setting the trap, he probably doesn't even understand the traps.
Yeah.
You know, he couldn't. He doesn't understand a lot of things from this world.
What is cool about the predator is that he can. I noticed that he can actually like record and play back to him like what things that they say, like their conversations, and then he can imitate their voices.
Oh man, that was awesome. I think that was amazing. Like how he kept downloading the voices and kind of like making an imitation of it. Towards the end, he started getting it on point.
Yeah.
At first, he started getting like rah, you know.
Yeah.
But then they did it like it was
Yeah.
like wow.
There was something that I found weird that I haven't seen in the other ones, or at least I haven't paid attention enough to see the other ones. Is during the scene where Arnold is making his trap all the way at the end with the fire and everything, you see the predator like caressing 3 skulls that he has, like he collects the skulls and like touches them, and like I don't know, that was kind of
No, I
weird.
didn't notice that.
Yeah.
He was caressing some skulls.
Yeah, he was like, he grabbed the skull and he was like going like weird psycho, some like I don't know, some psycho thing going on, like some
He
Jeffrey
has
Dahmer type of thing. Like
he has a backstory that we don't know, you know.
Mhm.
I don't think has it even been explored where exactly predator.
Yeah, there's no background to the predator. Like,
Is there? No.
that I know of? No.
I mean, don't count that Alien versus Predator movie that didn't happen.
Okay, so
Yeah.
towards the end of the movie, I guess Arnold, you know, he doesn't have an Arnold. He's Dutch.
Well, we know they know who we're talking
Yeah,
about.
he's Dutch.
The Terminator.
Doesn't have any weapons or anything like that left on him, so then the predator decides to take off his mask, and that's the first time that we see his actual face like open up and see what he looks like a cockroach.
You one
know?
ugly motherfucker.
So then he takes off his mask and he takes off his weapons, and then like they're gonna fight one-on-one.
Yeah, I like the fact that Predator, he's fair. He's fair enough. If you don't have any weapons, he takes off his weapons.
Yeah, he
and
likes the
let's
challenge.
Go. He likes the challenge,
Yeah.
you know.
He's not just gonna kill you right away. He wants you to
for
fight
the
back.
hell. Like Alien, you know, he just Alien was designed to just kill. Just I don't give a shit what you have, what you don't have. He's just gonna kill you. Doesn't even eat you. He just kills.
Yeah.
Kill.
We'll have review on that one
Yeah,
too.
we'll get that one. Yeah. That was...
So yeah, I like that. You know that they fought one-on-one, and then but Dutch had all these traps set up. So he lured him into a trap, but then the predator was like smart enough and he noticed.
Yeah, he noticed that Arnold was trapping him, and he was like, "No, you think I'm stupid, huh?" So he goes around, but little did he know that Arnold was expecting him to fall for that first trap.
Yeah,
And then he
so it was
got
like
him
a
really.
trap
That was-
within a trap.
A trap within a trap. And that was awesome. That was a brilliant plan
so
that he had. And
that falls on him, like a big tree log type thing falls on him and like wounds him like basically fatally, mortal wound.
yeah. Oh my god, yeah. And then Arnold came up to him like, oh.
Yeah, he was like ready to smash his head in. But then
He saw that he's hurt, like, oh, he's bleeding out, he's done.
Yeah.
But then he comes out with his little watch, deet, 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 and
Putting
he's
a bomb.
activating the
Yeah.
freaking bomb. Well, at first he doesn't know it's a bomb. Like, what the hell's thinking?
He's like, what is he
He's
doing?
like, what is he doing? But as soon as he saw 1 square disappear, 2,
Yeah, he started
2
running
plus
for
2
his
is
life.
4.
Yeah.
Oh man, that bomb was explosive. That thing blew up like a.
It looked like the
freaking
Hiroshima
nuke.
from the helicopter.
Oh yeah, from the helicopter.
Yeah.
How do you even survive that though?
Who knows? Which,
Oh,
by the
yeah,
way,
he's a
in the
Terminator.
helicopter was Anna. which
Yeah,
literally
which-
had no role in the whole entire movie.
I don't think she had anything to. I think you think the movie could have gone on without her.
Yeah, it
Like they would
definitely.
have mission accomplished. Oh, they came to rescue somebody, maybe.
No, it wasn't her.
But
You
it
know,
was.
they could have definitely gone without her. She did nothing. She
But
actually
it
tried
wa-
to hide things from them, like the blood that she saw. She tried to hide it.
Which went nowhere.
The
because she-
magical disappearing and reappearing blood because
The-
she wiped it in her pants and nothing showed
Nothing
up.
showed up.
And then when they went close up on her, they decided to just put some on there.
Hey, but that's every movie, you know. Every
And then they
movie has-
never showed it again.
Every movie has their little things like that, you know.
Yeah.
And
So like we don't see him getting rescued. We just see him on the helicopter.
yeah, then we never saw Billy die.
Yeah, they didn't show Billy die,
just screamed.
and
Maybe
they
he-
didn't show.
I was expecting when the Predator took his mask off, Billy was the bad guy the whole time. You know, it would have been Billy.
No, no, but they didn't show Billy died, and they didn't show what's the other one? Dylan. They didn't show Dylan die either. The one that got his arm cut off. They just show the Predator
Well,
grabbing him, and that's it.
I
You
mean,
just hear
think
him yelling.
You would assume that he died. Cause,
Yeah, but then you
at
hear-
least a blood loss.
But
because
then you hear like Dylan yelling. I'm not Dylan. Dutch. What the hell am I saying?
Billy.
Then you hear Billy yelling also, like, you know.
Yeah, but
behind them.
he didn't get his arm cut off. I thought he was gonna challenge him.
But
he
I
was
thought
gonna
that
fight.
right after that scene where he goes to fight him or whatever, they show the Predator like ripping somebody's like spine and skull out.
Yeah,
I don't
who
know.
was that?
I don't know if that was Billy or if that was Pancho, the one that got shot in the head by the
Yeah,
Predator.
Pancho.
So I don't know. It was one of those two. It could have been one of those two. It could have been any of them actually.
Any of them.
Yeah, because we only saw Mac die, and they showed his skull because he shot Mac in the head. And then
Was
one of the
his
skulls that he was
skull.
like caressing had a
Uh-huh.
hole in it.
Or maybe he keeps them as trophies. You know, like
Yeah.
oh man, you know that's a challenge. He got rid of that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they get off on that.
Yeah, but
You
that's
know,
it.
Most dangerous
Overall,
games.
so
hunting a human
overall,
being.
what did you like about the movie?
I loved the entire movie. I thought it was amazing. And for an 80s movies, somehow I feel like it still holds up today. It's enjoyable today. And I mean, like I said, it was, and it's Arnold, you know, and Arnold wasn't over the top like sometimes he is. You think so? No. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, my overall, what I liked about the movie was the Predator himself, like how he was like hiding,
yeah.
you know, half the time, kind of like terrorizing them a little bit
yeah,
here and
yeah,
there.
he was, yeah.
You know, if you put yourself in that position of like you're in the jungle and then something's happening
Oh,
to
that's
your
terrifying.
to
man.
your group,
That's scary.
you don't know what's going on. You can't see anything. It's like he's like camouflage. So yeah, I think that's what I liked most about the movie was the Predator himself. And
Yeah,
what
the
I liked
Predator.
least about the movie was like the character development. There was none.
No, that wasn't that many, but
There was
Uh,
none. They only had literally there was only one character development, which was between Dutch and Dylan. That's it. That you kind of know that they go from way
Yeah.
back. Other than that, you don't know nothing about
also-
nobody. You don't feel bad when they die. I didn't.
I
Like,
mean, I kind of felt something, you know, because they were cool. They had their little moments in the helicopter, and when they went to when they killed everybody, the gorillas, and
I don't
stuff.
know. That's just my opinion, though.
And okay,
Mhm.
and also Shane Black was in the movie as an
Oh, yeah,
actor.
Hawkins.
He's actually the director of the new one.
Wasn't he the first one to die?
He was the first one to die.
yeah,
Really, I didn't-
Hawkins. That was
Hawkins.
his name. So now
Uh,
he's the director of this
His-
Predator
His
movie.
new
that's
Predator,
come-
which
yeah.
we're due to review, and hopefully it all goes well.
Mhm.
And also, yeah, he was actually. Never mind. Well, yeah, he was in the movie. He died first.
Yeah, he was the first one to die. So yeah,
Anyways,
so
yeah.
that's our review of Predator from 1987.
So do we have a scale for these things now? One-
Honestly, from 1 to 10, I would say I would give this movie like a 7.5, maybe an 8.
Come on, really?
Yeah, that's it. Like, it's not getting more from me. What about you?
No, I think I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah. No. No, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 10-10.
A 10 out of 10. It's
Yeah,
that good.
I'm sorry. I couldn't really. I didn't get mad at anything in the movie. There was like, I was like, wow, you know, because I haven't seen it in a long time. You know, it's not like it feels like this is the first time I've seen it because I don't
Yeah.
remember it that much. You know, but watching it today, it was like wow. I was just watching. It was enjoyable. It was fun. I like the characters. I love all the actors. They were awesome. Arnold was good too. It was great. You know,
Yeah.
hunting the predator down. I like how he figured it out that he sees like with infrared. You know, he had to cover his heat, his body temperature. Like it wasn't convenient. Like oh my god, like oh mud. Like other movies do it so obvious. Like really.
Yeah.
I like how they figured that out, and yeah. So I give it a 10 out of 10. I don't know why you get a 7 out of 10. What'd you get?
An 8. An 8 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10. So
Okay.
that's our review for Predator.
That's a review for Predators.
Okay, so yeah, so our review for Predators is in total we're gonna go with 8 out of 10 and 10 out of 10. So let us know what you guys think in the comments down below.
And subscribe to our channel, and also subscribe to Lily. She has her own channel.
Yeah, I have
where
my own
you-
channel. It's called Liz and Roxy, where I do makeup videos. If you want to see actually a
For the
tutorial,
ladies.
yeah, if you want to see a tutorial on this look, let me know. So yeah, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and we'll see you next time.
She got this.
Bye.